Good day. My name is Shemeber Balyarda Espiritu. Today, I made a vlog for our assessment to share experience, thoughts, ideas about chemistry in our environment, in our school, in our home, in our community, in our industry. So, what is chemistry? What is chemistry? Chemistry is a branch of science that deals with the identification of the substances of which matter is composed, the investigation of these properties and the way which interact, combine, and change. The use of these processes of form of new substances, and also it is the complex emotional and psychological. So the chemistry is the scientific study um, of the properties and behavior of a matter. It is the natural science that cover the elements that make up matters to the compounds composed of atoms. So what is atoms? So atoms is everything around us is made of atoms. Everything we see is made of atoms. Everything we see around us is made of atoms. So the atom is made of tiny little object, and for the simplest word, atom is a smallest unit of matter and building blocks of everything in the universe. It the atom is it will be solid, it will be liquid, and it will be gas. So from the grain of the sand to the strength of our hair in our body, there are made of atoms. So, based to the great philosopher Democritus, Democritus is our great philosopher. He said that, and he explained that everything around us is made of tiny particles, surrounded by empty shape. So he even said that they they vary in the size and shape depending on the substance they compose. So Democritus is our great philosopher. So when we think atoms, we are visualize something like this. So this is a picture of atoms. So based of Democritus, atoms is everything around us is made up of tiny little particles surrounded by empty space. He said that they vary in the size and shape depending on the substance they compose. So the atoms is visualize something like this. So if you see, this picture is have in the outer side the green color, it is the electrons. The electrons is made of have a negative charge, and in the center is a nucleus. The nucleus made of neutrons. The red color have no charge, and the blue color is the protons. The protons have positive charge. So chemistry is important in our daily life, in our home, in our school, in our community, in our industry, because everything is made of chemicals. Many of changes we observe in the world around us are caused by chemical change. So the chemical change, for example, is this. The leaves of jackfruit is example of chemical reaction. So, leaves changing color. The leaves, if fresh, it is color green. But if the leaves is falling at the ground, it will be dry and it changes its color, and it changes its color by color yellow. So this is the example of the cause of chemical reaction. The another cause of chemical reaction is cooking a food. So if we cook, we will observe that there have a chemical reaction, and the another example of chemical reaction is getting ourselves clean. If we take a bath, there have a chemical reaction. So, what are the main uses of chemistry? So, chemistry plays an important and useful role toward the development and growth of the number of industries. So, in our industry, in our community, chemistry is also important. Chemistry is present in our industry, in our community. This is include the industries like for example, glass, cement, paper, and uh, textile and leather. So we also see huge of application of chemistry is present in our industry like paints, uh, pigments and plastics, sugar, and pharmaceuticals. So those are the example of present of application of chemistry in our community. So let us discuss some example of chemistry occur around us. So the another example is our body composition. So in our body composition, my body is a facilitating place. Our body is made from atoms. This is also made from atoms. This is the elements of protein, composed of elements of protein, carbohydrates, lipids, and nucleic acid, including the DNA and water. So those are the example of atoms. We have a chemistry which occur around uh, in our surroundings, in our in our occurs in our body composition. And also the chemistry have in our hygiene, in our the chemistry of union, in baking and preserving, and chemistry and digestion. They have a chemistry. So chemistry present in also in our school. So the chemistry teaches useful skills. This is because chemistry teacher useful skill because science. Learning chemistry means learning how to objectively and how to reason and solve problems. It helps us it helps students to understand current events, knew about petroleum products, pollution, the environment, the technology advantage. So, chemistry are used in school. Chemistry are present in school. Chemical compound help create durable. How chemistry used in school? So chemical compound help create durable and reliable school supplies, clothes, sport equipments, and classroom learning assets. So without chemistry, without chemistry, we would not have sneakers, laptops, crayon, lunchbox, and much more. So chemistry is very important in our daily life. Chemistry is present in our this is the proof that those of my example are the proof that chemistry is present in our home, in our school, in our community, in our industry, and to our environment. So that's all. Thank you.